Hey everybody. Can't see you very well. I have to take my glasses off to read. I got my teeth straightened and my eyes went crooked. Many thanks to the organizing committee for this, all the hard work and the hours you put in for putting this event together. Just fabulous time. And thanks also to the NCI group for honoring my father, Eddie Smith, with this award tonight, and for giving me the opportunity to get up here and sing his praises. I'm so very proud to hear how much people in the community admire, respect, and love Dad for his amazing athleticism, for being such a kind-hearted, honorable, hard-working, generous, fun-loving, and funny guy, and for his extreme love of and commitment to sports. A couple of Three Rivers friends and neighbors I spoke with recently, Councillor Wayne Spinn and Mayor Eddie McCauley, described Dad as the finest of gentlemen, who is passionate about baseball, who would play, watch, and talk the sport all day. A key builder, a leader, a motivator, and legend who helped make baseball into the great game it is today. Our Premier, the Honorable Dennis King, said one time last year during his pre-political days, as he would say before he was honorable, that Eddie is a man with forearms like stovepipe, a work ethic that couldn't be matched by a team of draft horses, a player who could smoothly glide underneath a fly ball like a gazelle, with a heart as big as a horse bucket and a smile that could light up the Taj Mahal, and smart enough to marry a woman from Georgetown. Eddie Smith was born with baseball in his hand. The son of PEI Sports Hall of Famer George Smith, Eddie grew up experiencing the sport as a way of life and was groomed from a very early age to become a dedicated player, coach, builder, and lifelong impassioned lover of the game. He contributed in part to the making of an amazing era in Island history that regularly saw 2,000 to 3,000 excited fans per game encircling the ball fields in rural PEI, and the players were regarded as celebrity icons and heroes. He began playing at age 15 when he made the cut to join the Peaks Bombers roster in the KCBL in 1956, which was no easy task, despite his father being the coach, for it was the hardest team in the league to try out for, and George's high exacting standards applied equally to everybody. Eddie was, actually he still is today at age 78, an excellent all-around athlete, gifted with great ambition, agility, and strength. Throughout the 50s and 60s, he was an outstanding player, a champion base runner, a select league all-star, and cleanup hitter, earning top batter honors numerous times. He was a fan favorite on the field, always sure to delight the huge cheering crowds with critical shoestring catches, leaping saves, over-the-shoulder grabs, turning quick double plays, and finishing off runners with his rifle arm. He helped the Peaks Bombers win 4 league championships and 3 provincial titles as a player from '56 until the KCBL folded in '67, and as a player coach in '66. He then played with the Morel Babineaus in the Island Baseball League from '68 to '70. For the past 50 years, Eddie has been highly engaged in the promotion and development of sport at the community, provincial, and national levels. He chaired, or was another acting member of, the St. Teresa Sports and Recreation Committee for decades, and he was a leader in the planning, building, and management of the St. Teresa's rink and baseball fields. Throughout the 80s and 90s, Eddie coached youth baseball teams in Kings County, returned to playing himself and co-coaching the New Age Peaks Bombers for a few years, and he co-coached the Morel Reapers in the New Brunswick Junior Baseball League. In '93, Eddie started playing with, managing, and co-coaching with team founder and provincial coordinator Gary Nielsen, the PEI Diehards Old Timers baseball team, which competed within the Born Again KCBL for several years and in regional and national Old Timers tournaments across Canada for over 20 years. In 2000, he co-chaired the annual Canadian National Old Timers Tournament, held for the first time on PEI, with a record number of 30 participating teams. And he and his diehards won the silver medal that year. Hosting this huge event on the island was instrumental in getting major improvements made to the Cardigan and Morel baseball diamonds, including erecting the clubhouse and installing the lights at Morel Field. In 2012, Eddie was player coach for the Morel Bombers diehards in the National Old Timers Tournament hosted again on the island. In these games, at age 71, not only did he get on base and score during one of the highly competitive matches against players half his age, he also was the only player on his team, and likely most teams, who stole 2 bases.
Eddie!
Yeah! Eddie!
In 2018, he threw the ceremonial first pitch to open the 25th annual National Old Timers Tournament in Charlottetown. He's still up for playing many more years yet, so if anyone is looking for a ringer, give him a dingle. Speaking of ringers and dingers, it was 57 years ago this week, in 1962, that Eddie knocked a huge one out of the park and scored the winning run under the lights at Memorial Field during a historic game between the Kings County All-Stars and the Charlottetown Abbeys, the cream of the city's senior league. It was actually exactly like Matt Stayer's big homer for the Phillies in 2008 in LA. It was only 46 years earlier. For those of you who weren't there, this is how it went down. Next up to the plate, shortstop Eddie Smith, strapping young farmer from St. Teresa's. He's anxious about not letting down his father, the coach, since he picked him for this all-star team. He's doing well so far, starting a 3-run rally in the second with a booming triple and an RBI. And here comes the pitch. Fastball down the middle, and Smith rips one into the night. Deep into left, it's way out of here. And the Country Boys lead 4-3 in the 8th. Added to this team by George Smith from the Peaks Bombers, and he hits his first ever home run off Funnel McLean. He sure did his father proud tonight before 2,000 screaming fans in the city. Can you hear them?
Eddie!
Now I'll ask Eddie and Betty to come on up for a presentation of their award.
Woo!
Thanks very much, Karen, and congratulations to Eddie and Betty. So, right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is 10 o'clock. It's a school night. Everybody wants to get home. Those of us that aren't on pokey got to get up in the morning.